Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another awesome tarot reading. And Capricorn, we have growth. This is the green man. And interesting card, we have the snake, and he is, he's always about a new beginning. And he's wrapped around the crystal ball. And the green man is, he's a man, but he's a tree. Yeah, very interesting. It's a number 10. It's a completion. Some type of cycle completes itself with growth. Yeah, and that's great. We also have the 6 rayed star. Yeah, interesting. This is unification, and the man is at the top of the star holding it. The woman is at the bottom, and they are one. This is like the yin and the yang. This is, your divine feminine power and your divine masculine power, and right? And this is the best, right? The best in the West, right? And when I say the West, I don't mean that the East. I don't mean India and those places are not important. I'm just, I'm being a cowboy over here, right? Yeah, I am the best in the West, right? Because I live in the West, right? And yeah, not that things are necessarily the best, no, but it's just a saying, right? Yeah. And so we have discovery, and it's an awakening, and the angel stands in front of this person here who is pink, right? It's an image, and it's the energy of the person. It's an energy. We are energy, uh, energetic beings. That's what we are, and that's exactly what we are. And more than anything else, more than the physical. Yeah, and this is, uh, right? Yeah, which is a whole different video because, we can talk about health and all these things. And this is why energy healing is so very cool, because it gets to the problem, right? Doesn't just like treat a symptom or give a right. And so we have this card, a discovery. It's an awakening. The angel stands in front of the woman, or this being. And there's a full moon in the back. Interesting, because we have a full moon. And yeah, I'll be putting a video up tomorrow morning on the full moon in Sagittarius. The interesting thing is that last night I was out playing tennis, and it was a full moon last night. It's like, what? And I know it can be off a day, sometimes too, but depending on where you are in the world. But it's supposed to be a full moon on the 23rd here in the United States. I thought that was strange, right? But hey, whatever. And there's a lot of bad behavior yesterday. Yeah, there was, Capricorn. And so there was. 2 people were misbehaving that I know. And I just thought to myself, well, it's a full moon, right? So yeah, and I was sensing something was gonna like I always know that feeling. It's very subtle, but like something's gonna happen. Or somebody's gonna like misbehave, or or try to pose a problem or something like that. Yeah. Creation is here, and here's the beautiful native woman, and she's standing at the tree. She has a giant crystal in her hand, and there's this kind of aura coming around. And her feathers are her earrings. Very cool. And she's creating something. She's invoking some type of like spell, sort of. I don't think they call it a spell. The natives, no. But she's outside doing it, of course, using the earth, of course, or, being out in nature. This is what they do. And of course, and they are one with the universe, or with the earth. They sure are. And the gods, right? And then we have gossip. So somebody might be gossiping here. This can talk about jealousy. These 2 women are, this lady's painting something, and she painted her house, or her house is the same color as her dress. But whatever it is, these other 2 ladies are jealous, and you can tell by the look in her face. So, if you're working with somebody who has that look on their face all the time, Capricorn, they're probably jealous, right? Or if you see your friend kind of giving you a funky look, not all the time. Sometimes they're just unhappy, or, they went through something. But if they have that look on their face a lot, they definitely could be jealous. And somebody might be jealous here. They could, because somebody's, Capricorn, you or your person, and I'll read it as you today, right? It could be your person, especially if we start to talk about love. If we start to get into love in the reading, as the reading progresses, then it'll be you or them. But right now, you could be creating something really great for yourself. People might be jealous, and you have gone through an awakening, some type of a discovery, self-discovery, because we have growth. And the mature woman, okay, here she is. Good. I'm glad she's mature, right? Yeah. Not good to be immature, right? It's get into trouble, and people misunderstand you, and all kinds of stuff, right? Even though you're kind of intending the right thing, you could be. And the lovers are here, and they are, they're, having their makeout scene here, and the doves are with them, right? And so, and they are outside somewhere, somewhere beautiful, kind of. Here they are. And this is a six. This is a six. There's a major recognition in this reading that somebody loves you here, you see, with the lovers. And this isn't really about a choice so much, because these people are going at it here romantically, I'd say. And we have despair, and this is some type of a challenging ending. And the family room. And the family room, it can talk about 30 days. It can, imply that. It's a number 3. And, right, it's a 21. And the family room, it can be about somebody who's familiar, maybe somebody from the past, somebody who is already in everyday life, right? Maybe your boss, hopefully not, but, maybe a coworker, or, just maybe somebody possibly, maybe even a friend. Or simply, as I said, someone who's familiar to you. And we'll get one more card, Capricorn. Let's see what we have. We have the message of concern. Okay, so this is another 5. And this is somebody gets a message here that they don't like. She's not happy. She's kind of grabbing her heart, right? She is. That's not a happy one. No, and you couldn't even say it's happy tears, right? No, she's not crying, but you can tell she's upset. She's reading a message that she got. And she's very concerned. It should really probably say message of worry, but she's very concerned. There's a huge change here, or a cycle ends in this reading, and the full moon's right here to show it. And interesting. Let's see what we have. And today we're using the Pirate card. So let's move this back. And Capricorn, if you'd like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. I'm a Silva grad. They're accurate. And I do a tarot spread at the end to offer another unique, right, insight. Yeah, you can get it for your own perspective for sure. And you may have one on somebody you don't know, you don't trust, you just met, things like that. And Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading for you guys. You can check on that link below. And also, I offer readings, psychic readings, separate tarot readings, and I interpret natal charts. So let's get into this here and see what we got, Capricorn. Everything's below. And, okay. All right, so let's see what we have, Capricorn. And we have the 10 of Cups. Look at that, very cool. And the 6 of Cups, it's reversed. And the 2, the High Priestess, and she has a black bean face. Yes, she does. And she doesn't have a face like the Hierophant, which is always creepy to me, right? Yeah. And the 2 of Pentacles in this deck, the Tower, the Star, very beautiful, the 3 of Cups, and the Moon. Okay, so there's a lot of majors in this reading, and these are like the Tower and the Moon. These are challenging cards, right? And so we already know we have despair, and we have the message of concern. But, the bigger message here is always the positive message, right? And the positive message here that you're creating something beautiful for yourself, Capricorn. You are. And or somebody's creating it with you. But once again, I'm reading it for you today. This is just how I'm doing it. I said I would read it for as the lovers, but you kind of take it either way, right? So, this could be a lover. Yeah, only you will know this part. But you're creating something, and there is an awakening. Yeah, there's a spiritual awakening here, which prompts growth. But somebody's gossiping here. And so there's something, there could be 3 people here. There could. Or somebody might be jealous of you that you're stepping into your power. That could be, definitely. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And, these are both beautiful cards. And the 10 of Cups is supporting the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is an offering up of a solid new beginning, something stable, something that should be valued and protected, because the Pentacles represent values. They also represent something that is valuable, of course, right? And so the Ace of Pentacles, somebody's offering you something that is valuable. They are. The 10 of Cups supports it, like this is my happily ever after, or you are getting this for yourself, Capricorn. Yeah, kind of you're getting this for yourself. You are achieving this. You're happily ever after. And it may be in love. It definitely could be. And also, on another note, you might be ending a cycle with a lover and stepping into your own new beginning here. That could be going on in this reading. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna consider that. The Six of Cups reversed, very interesting. This is what's helping you. You could be going back to something of your past, maybe some type of work, or it's possible, or somebody's helping you from your past. Maybe it is definitely possible. The family room is here. Somebody you're familiar with. And somebody could be trying to return to you. That doesn't always have to be the case. It could be about your career. You're going back. And the Queen of Pentacles is reversed here. And that is you, Capricorn. So, interesting how that is showing up in the reverse. That card. There could be another earth sign here. There possibly could. And the Two of Cups is coming into play. Let's look at the past first. The High Priestess. This is part of this awakening over here, right? With this discovery card. That's what they call it. And let's get a card on that. And basically, this is an awakening in order to have a new beginning. Here's the child, and she has made the child appear like a witch, right? Like the High Priestess. She's in her book of spells, right? And they might call that. There might be another name for that. The geometry is here, and this is astrology, but. Yeah, it is definitely astrology. Here's the wheel, but yeah, it's interesting here. There's, and there's something else. I forget the name when they have, well, astrology has trigonometry in it, and it has geometry because it's angles. Yeah, definitely. And so mathematical angles, right? And so here she is though, and the baby has appeared. Yeah, she made the baby appear, and you can tell the baby has kind of appeared because you can just tell, and if you can see the card, and she has made the baby appear. We have the Page of Pentacles with it. So this is in the past. This is when you had some type of spiritual growth, Capricorn, spiritual awakening, where you knew where your values, what's important to you. Yeah, where you need to be in order to create a new beginning right here with creation. This could be somebody else too who figured out they want a new start with you, and then how valuable you are. If this is with love, definitely could be. Two of Pentacles. Let's look at the Two of Cups. It's coming into play. Yeah, this could definitely be love, right? We see the Two of Cups. Queen of Wands is with it. Here she is, and she's funny. This Queen of Wands. She looks a little bit like a warrior, kind of. She's got a cool dress on. She does. And and so the bird is here with her, the beautiful cardinal bird. And interesting cardinal bird, because you can tell by the shape of the head. Cardinal is, it's a cardinal sign, Aries. So there's Aries here. But this is about taking the initiative. That's what a cardinal energy is about. And this person, if this is love, we have the message of concern. They may be coming to tell you something that is like your heart, like you just kind of, you go, whoa, like your heart kind of, beats, or your stomach kind of. And it can be a message of concern. I don't feel like this is a happy message over here, but they could be bringing you a message possibly that your person has ended some type of a cycle, and that they're ready to create something new with you, because this reading is about creating something new. And also, this can be, a fire sign that you're just dealing with, possibly. But the Queen of Wands, even Sagittarius, is about, Leo's leadership, and Sagittarius is about living your passions and, what inspires you, right? Because they're so philosophical, right? And so the Two of Cups is coming into play for you. This is a beautiful reading. Maybe it's self-love for you, but I don't believe it is. I believe that your work, if this is just for you, you're stepping into your happily ever after, something that you've always wanted. It could be something you are awakening to that you maybe you have ignored in your life, because we can do that, right? We can do that with hidden aspects in our chart, our natal chart. There are hidden aspects there, hidden talents that we either don't focus on entirely because something else is more important to us. But depending on your own chart, you can move toward that. And then one day you say, well, I'm going to do this now. And it's kind of always been in my mind. And this is what we call a hidden talent. Yeah, very interesting. Two of Pentacles showing up here. And this is in the near future. And he's juggling whether or not basically he's going to get good news or something's going to happen. The dog's approaching him with a lunch bag or something like that. A bag of lunch is his lunch, looks like. But the ships are out at bay, and it's interesting. Each ship is different, so it looks like these are representing two different people. And the Two of Pentacles, the twos can always be about two people. The Ace of Cups is here. This is definitely about love, Capricorn. Yeah, and if it's about, it could still be about career. The Ace of Pentacles sometimes can talk about things that are practical, like work, right? Ace of Cups is here with the Two of Pentacles. This person's wondering if they can have a new beginning with you. And you may be wondering too. You may be wondering this, of course. The Tower sits in the advice. And the Tower, a cycle ends. This is what I was saying. Sometimes we'll step into something that we kind of put aside. But sometimes it happens like in a hard way. Like a job ends or something, right? Or a difficult situation, and then we go, well, that job, it ended on purpose because the universe wants me to step into this now, and I've always kind of wanted that. Maybe you didn't have the courage, right? Yeah, cycles end for a reason. That's everything happens for a reason in this life. Yeah, this universe it's not random. Nothing here is random. Look at waterfalls and redwood trees and the Grand Canyon and all this beauty. And around the world as well. I'm just talking about the States because I'm here, but yeah, there's nothing, it can't be, if you've ever seen underneath the sea, how beautiful it is, especially if you go down really deep. It's a paradise. It's like nobody could it can't be random. It's too beautiful. So, the universe it's real and it's not random. And it is all meant to be. And the Tower is something that's meant to be. It's something that is meant to crush something. It's meant to wake you up, and it destroys something. That's what it's about. And this is in the advice. Something is destroyed here. And it could be somebody's relationship possibly, or a career, or just, as I said, something is destroyed here in order for the new to emerge. And the star is in the environment, and this is a healing or a balance. It can be. It's something very inspiring. It's hope and inspiration. It's trusting your intuition with the stars, right? Yeah, definitely. Written in the stars. And this is in the environment. And maybe there's an Aquarian here. The Tower is Scorpio, right? And now the hopes and fears is the Three of Cups. You could be hoping for a reconciliation. You could be hoping, Capricorn, for joy in your life. There's something stagnant here that gets pushed aside. It's like, oh no, this is no good for me anymore. Yeah. And it comes with this awakening, like it's time for me to do this. Yeah. And this is in your hopes and fears. And we have the Moon card, and the Moon sits in the potential outcome. And the Moon is waiting for this to happen. It really is, because it's a cycle. And these dogs, one's a dog and one's a wolf. Really interesting. And the wolf he's not bothered. Or I don't know if a wolf will eat a little dog. I'm not sure. Probably. I don't know enough about wolves. No, I don't. And and then here comes the lobster out of the water. He can't live for a long time out of the water. No, he can't. And interesting how the Moon is kind of raining, sort of. Very interesting. But they're really upset here, emotionally upset, and we have Judgment with it. This sits in the outcome. Judgment is somebody who has gone through a difficult awakening, and it's interesting because he is, celebrating, or she is celebrating here. She's standing with her arms, and she's taking the juice of the universe, the advice, the juice, the energy, and celebrating that. And she's bare-breasted, so I'll cover the breasts. But underneath is, I feel like it's her. But she's rising up from that, and that person was afraid and in a lower vibration, I believe, judgment. And so this is being reborn. And so the Moon is here, and this is an emotional change for you, Capricorn, an emotional change. And it may be, if this is your lover, it's definitely an emotional an emotional change in their life. Cycles are changing, and something old dies, right? And something new is emerging. We're going to end this reading. It's a really beautiful and very cool reading. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and get your psychic reading. Yeah.